Viewer discretion is advised. Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Okay, so my name's Josh, obviously. I've been in the police force for about 4 months. And then I was a cadet for about 4 months, and then I got constable. I was constable for about 3 years, and then 2 years later I got promoted to senior constable, and a year after that I was promoted to sergeant in the police force, and then I moved on to the Interceptors division in the police. Sir?
If you don't get up, I'm just gonna stun you. I'm gonna drag you to the side of the road, okay?
Sir,
I'm meditating.
Motorcycle by here. Right, okay. Strict Grimes, if you do not move that motorcycle out of the road, it will be impounded and you'll be forced to get out of the middle of the road, okay?
It is my religious right to meditate in the middle of a public road.
Okay, just giving you 3 chances.
Just take a breath, breathe in, and meditate with me.
Okay, so you're going to be impounded your vehicle right now then. Chance. Okay.
Think of the questions.
Have a zero.
Questions that would want you to say.
Right. So basically this guy is on the middle of the road, we're going to have to restrain him and get him out of the middle of the road because he's causing a disturbance.
Liam, let's just...
Okay, so you're going to be restrained now because you're not failing to move to the road.
Doesn't matter, give us a minute. I might need you a minute.
We are all restrained by the confines of society.
Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, who shot him? Why'd you shoot him?
He's not complying.
User joined your channel.
You haven't called it specific.
I can't. You may have killed him. I do not know.
He was stunned. 80 and killed him.
Think about life's questions.
My favourite part of the police force is that when we get basically like raid people, so drug raids to get drugs off the street because we don't want deaths in Takistan because it's a very unstable country at the time. So we want to make sure that's all good and going. So this is actually a vehicle obstructed road, so we might have to go in and impound that. Sip, Scrumpy. That's it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, just step about the car stack, sir.
Yep, I'll just
Oh,
pull it over the side.
Okay, good.
I lost track what I was doing. I was checking my phone. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Right, so sir, that you were just in the middle of the road. What went wrong by the? You know,
My wife rang us. She went into labour, and I was just on the phone.
Okay.
I completely forgot I was even on the road.
Alright. Okay. So do you mind if I just check your licenses and all that?
Sorry.
I'm going to need to check your licenses, if that's alright, and your vehicle documentation.
What for?
Because you're just obstructing the middle of the road, we need to make sure that you got the correct licenses.
It's a breach of the highway codes. That's a $500 ticket. You don't need to check any of my licenses for that.
Yeah, we do. I don't want to give you a ticket, I just want to check your licenses. We need to check your licenses to see if you're roadworthy, okay?
But the breach of the highway code is $500. You know, you don't need to do any of this. It's just I'll pay $3,000 since I was in the middle of the road, and I do apologise.
No, but before we give a ticket, I really check the licenses. That's just the correct procedure.
Well, no, I've even had police inspectors never had to do that before.
Right. So you have got the driver's license, I see. Go check the vehicle information. You haven't got a driver's license? Can you explain why you haven't got a driver's license for?
I do understand this vehicle does belong to somebody called Tom, but that is actually my brother. I mean, if you want to get in touch with him, before you do anything else, he's actually my brother. I
Okay,
do realise that the
so-
vehicle information does say that.
Right. What I'm gonna do is that. Right. I've actually taken without owner's consent. So what I'm not gonna take you to jail. Is if you've got your brother in Takistan at the moment. Right. Okay, he's going on. Basically, we suspected that he's have a serious issue of. Okay. So basically, he's obviously has got the correct documentation for the vehicle, so he went off in a pursuit. Okay, I'm just going to be searching the area for him. Okay, so basically, Scrumpy Teddy Bear, he's obviously got away. So what we're going to do, we're going to get a warrant for his arrest out, and if anyone sees him, he will be arrested. So basically what happened is that we was coming out from the police HQ, his bike was in the middle of the road, disturbing the road, and he was just sat on the middle of the road, refusing to get up. So I gave him a couple of chances to move, and he failed to do so. He was stunned, but for some reason, he became unconscious, so we get the paramedics there to sort it out. Okay, so what we do, we pull someone over, we follow them, we just follow them, and then once they get out, we give them a ticket, depending on what the circumstances is. Hello, sir, do you know what speed you were going today? Down the road?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
My brakes won't work.
Alright, okay. So what I'm going to do, just going to check your licenses and your information for your vehicle to see if you've got the correct documentation.
That's fine.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a quick warning because you did slow down once your brakes got working. So if you do that again, you will be given a ticket of 500. Okay.
Alright, that's totally fine. I'm a millionaire.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, cheers.
See you.
See you.
So what we do when we actually pull someone over is if they're reasonable, we give them a chance to, because we ought to get a good relationship with the civilians of the Takistan force. So basically, when we pull someone over for speeding, we want to check all the surroundings, see if everyone's safe. At that instance, he did have a justifiable reason, so we've got to give people warnings. We just sort of hand out the tickets. What the Interceptors do is that the Interceptor role is a role where it's basically we're a fast traffic unit. So if there is a pursuit on and they've got a high bounty on them, we'll come in, we will use our pit maneuvers and our equipment given to us to take down that vehicle, get them off the road. Also specialise in vehicle theft and stuff like that. If there's no special commands online like SEO, which is our response, we will deal with all the casinos and our response. Okay, so basically we're going to be responding to an armed situation right now. So yeah, okay, so basically that there's been a red SUV. People got out to see the India 99, they are wanted, so they've shot at the India 99. So we need to get some more units down there to help with that. But, right, just need to go to East Border, we're going through the wrong way. When we respond, we have to quickly go. Oh, yeah. Oh, Calibus, okay. Okay, so this is our top priority. Interceptor, if you recorded. Right, we haven't got the best comms. We're too. Okay, got it. So I think they by cop platinum line, so we're gonna quickly get down there and try and intercept them. Okay. so basically this is an interceptor thing. That's what the interceptors do. So what we're going to do now, we're going to try to intercept them. They're heavily armed targets. Got the car, got the car. The Interceptor Squad is an elite traffic unit. We are basically an armed traffic unit with special equipment to take down pursuits and stuff to do with traffic. We deal with armed issues if the Special Command 19 on. And yes, but it's been quite successful. Me and Sippy both trade in interceptors, so we do intercept quite a lot. So basically, if there's a pursuit going on, like high-speed pursuit, basically they call it interceptor. For backup, we come in and take them down. Sippy, do you want to say anything? Well, it's about a truck with about 5 armed people in. I got in the high pursuit with 140 miles per hour, went in front of him. I did a pit maneuver on him. We got out the car, tear gassed their car. I told them to stay in the car, they're going to get stunned. And I got all 5 of them out of the car. Very energetic. They both all got taken to court. Valid.
Right, well, I recently just joined the Interceptor unit, and so far I'm absolutely loving it. I don't have many experience as an Interceptor, but previously I've been an Armed Response unit and trained in the air support region. I do, at the moment, I love Interceptor due to the high-speed pursuits, like responding to armed responses like you would normally. But generally, I just love the fast cars, and just really love the guys within the Interceptor squad.
Right, okay. We have got a terrorism going on at the moment, so we just want to combat terrorism. So basically, if there's no Special Command 19 on you, we get the most elite units online to do all that for you. So basically, in Takistan, there's a lot of terror situations, so we're going to be dealing with that right now.
You cannot get any special treatments.
Right.
I would if I could, sir, but it's just not our policy.
Why?
Okay, so basically now we responded to a supermarket. There's been a guy in a murder, got out and gonna buy some weapons. He is heavily armed, so we're gonna get down there and intercept him now and try and get him into custody. Just had reports that the murder has been kamikaze.
There.
Yeah, that's that.
Okay. Look at us. Can I get a name on that?
Okay, right. Viper, is that Viper?
Pretty sure it's Viper. It's Jack. Jack.
Jack, okay, we've got Jack. Is he white for anything? We check. It's a gang of Viper, so we want questions. Viper, no, Jack has not wanted.
Jack's not wanted.
Try and pull him over.
Yeah, he is going crazy, reckless driving.
We got code red. Yeah, so
yeah.
code red.
None. Supermarket.
Code
Alright.
red. So in case we got code red now. It's basically got code red. Viper's suspects has got out of the vehicle and is now shooting. He's on foot, so we're gonna be trying to deal with that right now.
We're searching around the nearby area to see if Viper's around. Alright, he's on the hill. He's gonna hop over it. Yeah, we hear shots to our left.
So basically, Sippy is assessing the situation with the park and get out.
I'm going for stun now.
Right, I got my.
Oops.
Oh.
Mess. Okay, let's go. Alright, we got the explosion over there.
It's Viper, we need Viper.
Vipers around this area within these hills.
Okay, so I'm gonna go forward. You got the stud. So
Yep.
go forward with the leafer.
The car over there. Target V. Police officer. Okay, now we're just obviously heading over to the situation where Viper was last seen. We obviously do have other armed response units over here at the moment. We're moving up on foot.
Okay, so if you don't mind clearing that building by the bunker.
Yeah. Guys, looks all clear, bunker.
So we're gonna assess the helicopter.
We got medics on standby, as you can see. They're just over the hill, obviously.
Can we get a sit rep of Viper, please?
That helicopter just recently exploded. Looks like a police helicopter, to be honest. And obviously, we'll be assessing this shortly. Who's that on the hill? Oh, Jack's on the hill over there in a red SUV.
Game stud.
Oh, it's Brandon. Brandon.
Game stud.
He's in a red SUV.
Right, we got.
Heading northeast.
Okay, get out on the side, please. To be. It's lag.
Alright, got visual. Keep down, cameraman. Keep down, get down. We'll get shot at. Come down below this hill. Below this hill. He's shooting from behind, he's got me. Yeah, I got shot by the RPK. I'm pretty sure I stunned one of them.
Over the radio, to get here fast as possible and to take these motherfuckers down. They were my thoughts.
Heck. Sippy, I actually had in the car, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Cool. Thank you, medic.
That was a.
Oh god, look at my pelvis.
They'll make
Jesus.
It is merely a flesh wound.
Right, you got back robbery, but this is right. It's hard one.
Thank you. Carl, can we have a lift? Thank you. Okay, so we're just gonna check out the aftermath of the recent terror attack and obviously bank robbery. As you can see, most buildings in the main city of Takistan, which is Razman, is destroyed. All the debris and etc. is here. We're most likely gonna get some emergency service in here, fire department, obviously police department. We're gonna start cleaning that up, but it is a mess at the moment. But hopefully it will be all fixed shortly. So as you can see here. Obviously, this is one of the wrecked buildings from the previous terrorist attack. Obviously, if you look around enough, we can see his child's arms. It's just families being destroyed. Obviously, it hurts my emotions at the moment. Obviously, this is someone's house. They were in here playing whatever they were playing, and then unfortunately, it just got destroyed and killed all of them. The debris obviously crushed their lungs, crushing themselves. Unfortunately, whoever's in this house, I think we have reports of 4 people in this house. The death toll was roughly about 12 people died, unfortunately. They were police officers and some were civilians. Obviously, we're expanding the police force, interceptors and armed response. So maybe you could eliminate terrorists, or generally just try to stop it, to be honest. Alright, so if you just follow me, we're just going to give you a little tour of the cop base and obviously just the general HQ for armed response, police interceptors, etc, etc. As we just go through here, you can see the flags that represent the police force. Obviously we do have alliances with the British flag, etc. And this flag here to the left is the Takistan Police Force's flag. Okay, so now we move on to the main HQ, where if we take people into questioning, we obviously take them in here. There's many rooms in here, and yeah. So if you just come through. So this is the waiting room where you sit, etc. This is the storage bit where we get our guns. There's meant to be glass there, but unfortunately, someone had a mental breakdown. Okay, as it just goes down corridor. Generally, if you just go up the stairs, there's just more negotiations where we can get the negotiations done. There is if you just follow me down here, there is actually this is the where the office where all the interceptors stay here. Just in here, obviously we store our guns on these racks, but all interceptors are out today, so obviously no guns on here. Do keep this locked, but obviously no need today. Okay, if you just come out this building, just come downstairs, and obviously we'll show you the main HQ and where we get obviously the airport helipad. This is over here. Obviously you can see the helipad for the Wildcat or Little Bird. We use this quite a lot. Obviously, if you're air support trained, like I am myself, we use it loads. This bit over here is just in case the police base comes under attack. We've got sandbags stacked up, etc. Just generally safekeeping. We obviously do have some have some trees and bushes here. All right, just obviously keep the place nice green friendly. So if we just come behind here, you can see just the firing ranges and generally where the armed response equipment is, etc. You can see the firing ranges, we do use it quite a lot, as is obviously they're not reset at the moment, but we'll get that done shortly. So over here, these are all the ammo crates, etc., where we get our resources from, guns for the armed response. As you can see, there's armed response here. He's just collecting his equipment to go out, and yeah. If you just come over here, this is where the sergeants come over to collect their gear. It's just a little house off in the distance. Just in here, obviously there's a box of ammo where we get breaching ladders, etc. Just in there. Okay, so that's the main parts about the police HQ. But we do have side rooms, etc. Well, just quickly before we go, and we'll just show you the garage. So just quickly jog over here. Don't mind the dummies. These are just dummies. All right, don't mind them. We just obviously put them on that firing range, and they got a bit murdered. So this is the garage. It's not my car, right? Wink, wink. So it's the garage where we retrieve various number of SUVs, Humvees, M2VRs, etc. But that's really all the main attractions for the police HQ. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the tour. Okay, so obviously this is the jail where all the criminals go, and we obviously put them in once they're wanted, and they stay in there from how many at a time? The maximum is 18 minutes, and yeah, we got a terrorist down there at the moment, which is Scrumpy. We have a possible jailbreak at the moment, so we got to be really careful. So unfortunately, the interceptor Josh, he's just gone back for a break at the moment. Obviously, he's been out on patrol all day, but I'm carrying on my shift. I've got a 12-hour shift. He's just had a 6-hour shift, so he's at police base, just rearming, etc. After hard work of today.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.